متولد فروردین 1354 در تهران. دندانپزشک، فعال حقوق زن.
So she's born in Iran. She was both a dentist and also a woman rights activist.
زنان و عضو پارلمان بلژیک.
And a member of the parliament in Belgium.
دریا صفایی در جریان اعتراضات دانشجویی در اواخر دهه 1370 در ایران زندانی
She was arrested in Iran for her activism.
شد. سپس به همراه
Oh, look at her. This is before and after. Me under Sharia law in Iran 1995. This is her now.
همسرش سعید بشیرتاش به ترکیه گریخت و پس از آن به بلژیک.
She ran away when she was charged, like when she was being hunted down, she ran away from Turkey, and then from Turkey she went to Belgium.
پناهنده شد. دریا صفایی را فعالان سیاسی و حقوق بشر به واسطه اعتراضات
So people recognize her for her women rights activism to try to let women have access to the places that only men have access to. For example, like sporting institutions and stadiums.
در کشورهای مختلف نسبت به منع ورود زنان به استادیوم‌های ورزشی در ایران می‌شناسند. فعالیت‌های او با شعار بگذارید زنان ایرانی وارد ورزشگاه‌ها شوند باعث شد
Let Iranian women enter the stadiums. So this is back then.
او در کنار مسئله منع ورود زنان به استادیوم‌ها در
This is before she was an MP. She was mostly an activist.
ایران موضوع
This gets relevant to what we were talking about, okay?
مورد بحث رسانه‌های جهانی شود. روز گذشته اما نام دریا صفایی
Okay, so now as a member of parliament in Belgium, this is what she does, okay? This is what she does. She's like, we don't negotiate with Terrys. Terrys, you know what I'm talking about, right? She's like, no more negotiation because, guys, if you keep doing this, if you keep giving them what they want, they're going to come out for more of our citizens. I mean, duh. Why are we rewarding this bad behavior? So she's like, let's put a stop to this. Let's put a stop to this. In Belgium, she is the hero that we needed all this time to be like, hey, Europe, cut it out. Cut out all this beta BS. Cut out all this beta BS. Don't let the Iranian government keep manipulating you and bullying you around and getting concessions out of you. It's enough. It's enough. So she passed the law in Belgium. Guys, and this is unprecedented because Europe usually doesn't get this aggressive with Iran's government. So I'm happy if this is going to go through, okay? Yeah, Darko is saying that is way too reasonable. Yes. Okay, so she's saying in an unprecedented move in the political. She said this woman in an unprecedented move in the history of politics and relationships between the European countries and the Iranian government. She said a move that could be the start of a major move in another direction by European countries. Guys, all of this is happening when everybody is looking at United States and the transition to Biden and how Biden, like everyone in Iran and Saudi Arabia, is now waiting to see what the new attitude of the United States is going to be towards Iran's government based on the Biden's administration. And while Iran's government is waiting for that to improve, all of a sudden Europe is getting more aggressive. So with Iran's government. So this is the timing of all of this is very interesting. So, it's already passed. Wow, this law that she suggested put forth, it's already been passed. Like they voted yes for it. What? Really? So this new law makes the Belgium's government force the Belgian government to encase the scientist that I showed you. I mean, again, somehow that guy is Iranian Swedish and this is Belgium, but somehow that guy is somehow also connected to Belgium. I don't know the details about the connection and the university he is involved in, but they're somehow connected. It doesn't matter. What matters is that Belgium is taking the first step, and Belgium, because remember, that guy that was arrested, that guy that was going to do the boom boom in 2018, that guy is from Belgium, and apparently the arrest of that scientist is in relationship to the attack that was going to happen in Belgium. right? So this is very interesting because Belgium is responding and saying, if you do go ahead and execute the scientists, what will happen?
رضا جلالی شهروند ایرانی سوئدی و استاد مهمان در دانشگاه بروکسل روابط سیاسی و تجاری خود را با جمهوری اسلامی ایران
Belgium is going to cut all trading and political relationships with Iran. Are you going to put sanctions on them? No, all of they're just going to cut ties, every single one of them. No trade, no political relationship. We're not like pussyfooting with some sanctions here and there. We're just going to cut ties. You execute, we cut ties. It's over. Like and guys, this is not just about Belgium because this will set a precedent. Okay, that's insanely more aggressive than anything that's been suggested before. This is not about like, hey, maybe a little bit sanctions, maybe we're going to put tariffs on this. No, we're just going to cut all ties, all economic and all political ties with Iran if you go ahead and execute. So not only we're not going to negotiate with you and give you back your Terry here, your crazy person here that was about to go boom boom in our country, not only we're not going to give you that, we're just going to come up with our own. We see you raise us by this much, we see it and raise you double, okay? Even triple, okay? This is like really badass response, okay? We should do that on EU level. Well, I'm hoping that this is going to set a precedent. This lady is like, thank you. Like, this lady is like, guys, this is like, let's stop playing around with these people, okay? This is like, they can't keep doing. Like, finally, somebody is like pushing back.
با این حساب و در صورت اجرای حکم اعدام این زندانی
Yeah, so look, see, like there's not that many English articles that have the pictures of these two people next to each other. This guy is being on death row for trying to release this guy, okay? I mean, imagine that. Imagine like you have a scientist, there's an Iranian scientist, and he's coming back to Iran, and like, oh yeah, come back to Iran. Like other countries are like, yo, come on, like look at this guy. This is our guy. It's our scientist. Let's celebrate him. Imagine being a country that just knowingly is going to accuse this guy of being a spy for Israel to be able to negotiate and get somebody else. And look at these two citizens. One of them had explosives and was about to go kill a whole bunch of innocent people. The other one is a celebrated scientist, and they're putting the life of the celebrated scientist at risk, their own citizen, to get the goddamn crazy person that was about to go boom boom on a whole bunch of innocent people. Look at the priorities. Like, we want this guy. They're like, we want this guy. We're willing to sacrifice this guy to get this guy. Saying, I'm not responding to questions that is not about the live stream we're doing. God damn it. If you're tagging Atheist Republic, please do not distract me for what we're talking about. The tagging is used for you people saying something that is important, that's going to be helpful. Or a question about the story that we're talking about. And you're talking about something that is completely irrelevant.
دو تابعیتی بلژیک اولین کشور اروپایی خواهد بود.
So she's saying that oh my god, guys, you're distracting me with stuff that is okay. So she's saying that this would make Belgium the first country that is treating the hostage taking of people with dual nationals.
دو تابعیتی بلژیک اولین کشور اروپایی خواهد بود که برخلاف رویه حمایتی اروپا از جمهوری اسلامی دست حمایت خود را از پشت رژیم تهران
that unlike all the other European countries and what they have so far, instead of like trying to negotiate with Iran and supporting them in different ways, they will be completely removing all their support from the Iranian government.
می‌دارد و مشخص نیست در پی این اقدام بلژیک چه اتفاقات دیگری در روابط کشورهای اروپایی با جمهوری اسلامی رخ دهد.
She's saying, and it's not clear that what will happen, to what would other European countries do, because guys, remember, EU countries are very united, okay? This is what the UK lost, by the way. They're very like this, usually speak with one voice. I mean, they fight often, but relative to other countries, if Belgium sets a precedent, it has a much bigger impact on other EU members than other countries. Wait, is that her? Oh my god, we could hear directly from her. Wait, is that really her? Wait, Marco's saying historically this is nothing new. During Cold War, American and Soviets sometimes arrested innocent people from the other side just to trade them for real spies. Yeah, historically, this is not new, but based on modern standards, this is backwards, insane. But anyways, is that her? Yes, it's her. This is Dario Safai. Okay, namayande Parliament Belgique. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Okay, guys, she's here. Guys, we're listening. We're getting the information directly from her. Okay, saying you really have to distract me. Try it. I'll ban you from the channel. Let me just put you on timeout just for that. Put user on timeout. All right, there you go. How are you gonna distract me now? When you're on timeout. That's Dr. Jalali in prison in Iran. Look at that. Okay, look at him. He's like, what the hell did I do? I just came here to give I was invited by a university to give a speech, and now they're telling me I'm a spy for Mossad. Mossad, call me. Mossad, I'm a legit spy. I would be a legit spy, okay? I mean, I'm going to be a crappy spy because I told everybody that I want to be hired by Mossad. But I'll be advisor. I'll give you strategies and stuff. Come on. You know I'm worth it. I'll do it for free. That's how passionate I am. But yeah, so what are we saying? So this is the doctor. Look, he's in prison for giving a speech, but being told that he's a spy, and she's trying to help him, okay? She's like, I mean, well, technically she's trying to set a new president. But here, let's continue.
خواستار این شدیم که به هیچ وجه دکتر جلالی اعدام نشه و در صورت اعدامش تبعات سنگینی برای روابط دیپلماتیک خواهد داشت. جمهوری اسلامی دانستن اینکه این مسئله براش عواقبی پیش میاره که سنگین خواهد بود. حالا چه از نظر روابط دیپلماتیک چه از نظر این
She's going to be like, if they execute him, there's going to be heavy consequences economically and politically for the Iranian government.
حالا چه از نظر روابط دیپلماتیک چه از نظر این اکسیا چه از نظر برجامی که میخواد دوباره مذاکره بکنن.
And also she's saying that also if they want to do a new deal, nuclear deal with the United States, this is also if Europe like. Because think about it, right? So Biden wants to be like, Trump isolated us. Everybody was going this way, and we went that way, and the world was like, oh my God, look at US. US is crazy. They're not the leaders of the world anymore. We need adults in the room. Trump is a maniac. And like Biden is going to be like, look, we're the laughing stock of the world and nobody is going to care about what we say anymore. We're not leading, and we need to get back to the international community and be taken seriously and have more sane positions when it comes to foreign policy and trade agreements. We need to get along with everybody, right? So when the first deal was happening with Iran, Europe was like, on the side of, okay, let's get this deal done. And when Trump wanted to get out of the deal, Europe was like, what are you doing, Trump? Come on, don't throw away this deal, okay? So people like Biden are like, guys, we need to work with the international community. We can't just go our own way. So now, if Biden wants to go take another look at Iran, if European countries are like, yeah, screw the Islamic Republic, like what the, like he's like arresting our citizens, and now you're doing a whole bunch of empire building in the region. And now even, guys, the European countries are saying, even if there is a new deal, we want tougher things. We want new things. We don't just want no nuclear centrifuges and stuff like that. We want to, this new deal is going to even have limitations on Iran's missile building and stuff like that. So the Europeans are like acting tough and being more aggressive against the Islamic Republic, much more compared to before. So if Biden wants to be like, okay, hey guys, we have an adult now in the White House. What are we doing now? What are we doing now? And if the European countries are like, we're being tough on Iran, and like Biden's like, oh crap, really? We're doing that now? You're like, yeah, we're gonna go like be more aggressive now. And Biden's like, okay, I guess I'm also gonna be. If we're gonna do a deal, like these allies are saying we need more. We need to ask more from Iran than just like no nuclear deal, no nuclear weapons or stuff like that. By the way, weapons now, because everyone like Armin, don't say weapons. It's nuclear power. It's peaceful. We have new evidence. Another live stream. That would be another live stream. It was weapons, guys. News, information, new videos. We have audio recordings and stuff. another live stream. We're going to cover that. Okay. So yeah. So Biden is going to be like, if Biden wants to show to other allies that they're now going to play ball and all, and going to act like a normal country, then if Europe is going to set a precedent to be tough on Iran's government, then Biden might also, whatever that deal is going to look like, is going to become a lot more aggressive. And if it's too aggressive, then the conservatives, well, they're all conservatives, they're all fundamental. I mean, the mask off fundamentalists in Iran, they're going to be like, screw that, we're not going to do a deal. And that's going to be crazy. Okay, imagine if Biden wants to do a deal and the more of the fundamentalists, the people, they are the ones that back out because the deal is too aggressive. So that would be interesting. But guys, this whole new Biden Iran nuclear deal is going to be whatever direction it goes, it's going to be very, 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 very interesting. So let's see. Okay, let's continue.
این اقدام پارلمان بلژیک که با سعی و تلاش دریا صفایی نماینده ایرانی تبار آن انجام شد را به نحوی میتوان پاسخ قاطعی دانست به اظهارات محمد جواد ظریف در روز پیش از تصویب این قانون. ظریف روز پنجشنبه 13 آذر در نشست مجازی گفتگوهای مدیترانه‌ای با
This is Iran's foreign minister. This video is saying what she did, what she's saying is probably like a very strong answer to this guy, which is his name is Zarif, and he's the foreign minister of Iran. And what did Zarif say?
روز پنجشنبه 13 آذر در نشست مجازی گفتگوهای مدیترانه‌ای با اعلام آمادگی جمهوری اسلامی برای تبادل زندانیان تلویحاً خواستار آزادی دیپلمات ایرانی اسدالله اسدی.
So Zarif was signaling that they want this guy to be freed, but indirectly was kind of hinting that we could exchange prisoners. Like if you guys give us this guy, we will give you this guy. Like even because usually these kind of exchanges of this is such a dirty, disgusting, evil work that people like Zarif and Rouhani in Iran, that's like stuff that is too dirty for them to even admit that they do. They leave that up to the judicial system or the fundamentalists or the IRGC to touch and talk about. They don't even touch that because that's so evil and dark it is that they want to act like they're not involved in that. But apparently they're dropping hits that they really want this guy. They really want this guy back. I don't know why. I don't know what this guy knows or what information that he might be able to give as a way to get a more lenient sentence or something. But they really, really want this guy back, and they're willing to sacrifice this poor scientist as a way to get him back. And even Zarif, which is supposed to be the moderate, he's hinting to the fact that they are willing to negotiate something like that.
که در حال حاضر در بلژیک با اتهام‌های تروریستی محاکمه می‌شود در قبال آزادی احمد رضا جلالی شد. او در این نشست گفت ایران چندین پیشنهاد را درباره تبادل زندانیان روی میز گذاشته است.
He admitted that Iran has put on the table some offers to change prisoners.
هر زمان که احتمال تبادل
Anytime that there's an opportunity to exchange prisoners,
وجود داشته باشد این کار انجام خواهد شد.
We will go through with it.
ما در این فرآیند شرکت می‌کنیم. این به نفع
we will take part in this exchange, and this will be in everyone's benefit. So that's what Iran's foreign minister is saying. Guys, and remember, this guy is supposed to be like the moderate.
همه خواهد بود. ظریف درباره آمادگی جمهوری اسلامی برای تبادل زندانی گفت می‌توانیم فردا اقدام به این کار کنیم و حتی می‌توانیم امروز چنین اقدامی را انجام دهیم. بسیاری از مخالفان جمهوری اسلامی اقدام پارلمان بلژیک را پاسخی به این پیشنهاد محمد جواد ظریف دانستند که باعث پایان دادن به رویه گروگانگیری از سوی حکومت می‌شود. حشمت الله تبرزدی
The people are saying this might be the end of doing such negotiations with Iran.
فعال سیاسی ساکن تهران و در کل جبهه دموکراتیک ایران نوشت از پارلمان بلژیک متشکریم. به جای تسلیم در برابر پیشنهاد ضد
This guy is saying we thank the Belgium's parliament instead of surrendering to the Iran's foreign minister Zarif.
بشری ظریف و مبادله اسدی تروریست با احمد رضا جلالی.
And instead of exchanging a Terry guy with
مسبب کرد در صورت قتل جلالی.
They said they came up with a very clear response that if you execute Dr. Jalali,
رابطه کشور بلژیک با رژیم فاسد
Belgium will completely cut ties with the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the rest of European countries. and the rest of other European countries might follow.
ولایت فقیه کامل قطع شود. سایر دول اروپایی از بلژیک پیروی کنند تا ریشه گروگانگیری قطع شود.
No, he's saying please like get the other European countries to follow so that the root of taking hostages will get cut from. It will basically get removed from the roots.
در پاسخ کاربران به تلاش دریا صفایی در این باره اشاره کردند و آن را باعث افتخار دانستند. این اقدام دریا صفایی که توانسته موافقت پارلمان بلژیک را با طرح پیشنهادی خود به دست آورد، در پیوند با دو موضوع دیگر قرار دارد. موضوع یک متخصص
Guys, why is this not being covered in like English media? This is like major shift in global politics.
و یک دیپلمات. محمد جواد ظریف به نمایندگی از حاکمیت و در ادامه برنامه مبادله زندانیان دو تابعیتی تمایل خود را برای معاوضه احمد رضا جلالی با اسدالله اسدی ابراز کرده است.
And subscribe! Everyone! Every single one of you is watching! Subscribe! Do it now! Do it! Do it now!